Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you for joining me today. It really does mean a lot. So today's video is going to be my weekly shop my stash, where we not necessarily talk about these products because I've already done that in my shop my stash review. I did that on Monday, so I will link that in the cards. So we're going to talk about what's going back, and then we're going to post some new products for the week. So as discussed in the Shop My Stash review, I'm going to be putting this one back. It's the Urban Decay and Kristen Lian Beauty Beam Highlighter Trio. It's really pretty, guys. I absolutely loved using this, but that's going back this week. Part of me really does want to keep this out. I have used it, but I haven't really used that one so much. I used it yesterday and it looked really nice. I think what I'll do is I'll put it back and then maybe sometime soon pull it out again just to get a little bit more use. So that's going back as well. I think I'm going to keep this Revolution Beyond Radiance palette in just because I've really been enjoying using that white shade, so we'll keep that one in. Then we've got the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is part of my project pan. I have done a video on the eyeshadows that I want to pan in 2020, so I will also link that video so you can go and check that out if you've not already seen it. Then we have this PS Bronze Highlight and Glow palette. It's really pretty, guys. I've not really been using the highlighter as much, but I've been using this bronzer as a bronze topper, and it looks absolutely stunning over a matte bronzer. So yeah, that will be staying in. Something else that is also part of Project Pan is this Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. So that will stay in as well until I've got rid of the powders that I want to. I'm nearly there now, to be honest. And then last but not least is this I Heart Makeup Pink Fizz palette. And I practically used every shade that I want to be honest. I think I'm just going to use France today and just see what that purple eyeshadow looks like, and then it will go back in the collection. So this is going to get back into the collection today. I'm just going to leave it there for now, and then as I said on Wednesday, I'm going to keep this one out. This is the I Heart Makeup Peaches and Chocolate, I think. No, Chocolate and Peaches, I always get that mixed up. But yeah, I want to use this coming week. So that looks like that. She is just a beauty. So yeah, we'll keep that one in. And then going into my everyday makeup drawer is the Cargo Bronzer is going back. The Kiko Blush is going back. The Too Faced highlighter is going back. I don't know whether to put this one back. I'm going to have a think about that. I might come back to that at the end. I've just really been enjoying using it, guys. It's such a beautiful palette, and these powders are so flawless on the skin. It's just amazing. So let's just keep that in for now. It might be going back later. This one is going to stay in. It's the Illamasqua Lover and Hussy blushes, just because I don't think I've used them. So that looks like that. I don't think I've used them at all, so I don't want to put them back until they've been used. Right, so now these are all face products. So the Collection Sheer Loose Powder can go back. The e.l.f. powder can go back as well. The PS My Perfect Colour Perfect Finish foundation can go back. I want to keep this in, like I said on Wednesday. I've just really been enjoying using it. This Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder can go back for now. I think I might be getting a new one at some point, but for now it can go back into the collection. And then when I do my powder declutter, this one will probably go, and the other one will probably go if it's like the same. I mean, it's okay. I did a really good swatch on it yesterday, and it's still quite creamy, but it's not what it was, so it will need to be decluttered soon. Right, what else have we got in here? I think all these just stay in, like, yeah, they just all stay in, so we'll keep that as it is. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, that one might be going back as well, but we'll see what we pull. I have no idea of the makeup that I'm going to be pulling for this week, so yeah, let's go along and see what we can pull. I'm not going to pull anything from here. It's just eye patches and face patches. Face masks, sorry. I don't need them, just because I've got that Lacura face mask in my everyday makeup drawer that I need to use. From here, I've just pulled this PS Strobing highlighter cream, so I'll be using that just as a luminescent cream. And then foundation wise, we've got a matte one, so I don't really want to pull another matte one, so I want to pull What's Up next as like a glowy foundation, which I think those two are mattes. I think that's quite matte, so it will be this combination together. So we'll be using the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow. Because that's too dark, I have to use it with this CoverGirl True Blend foundation. This one is in the shade I2 Classic Ivory, and I think this one is in the shade Ivory. I mean, you can just tell the difference. This one is just way too dark and yellow undertone for me, but when I use it with the CoverGirl one, it really does look really pretty. So that's that. Let's just pull these forward. Because I work in rotation, I don't want to kind of like miss anything out. And that one there is just for like when I fake tan. All these are just lipsticks. What I'm working on at the moment is a lipstick declutter. So like there's a lot of empty drawers here at the moment, and I will be bringing you that video soon. So next up is face powders. So I am going to be pulling the Laura Mercier translucent, what's it called? I always forget the name of this. Secret brightening powder in the shade 1. Then I'll pull this. I've not used this in quite a long time. It's the I Heart Revolution Peach Scented Baking Powder. And then I think I'll pull a pressed one as well. Because I didn't really know how I felt about the Rimmel Stay Matte, I'm going to pull the Peach Glow version. I know it's not been that long since I used this one, but I'm going to pull it and just see if I'm getting the same vibe. If I am, I'm just going to declutter them both and get 2 new ones. I will get a translucent. Yesterday when the video went up, I said that I wasn't probably going to get the translucent version, just this Peach Glow one, just because I do have a lot of translucent powders, but they are really good powders and they're only $2.99 each, so they're very inexpensive. So yeah, we'll do that. Right, so the next category is bronzers, but I feel like I want to use another face palette this week, so let's just go down to the face palettes and see what we have. Here we are in my face palette drawers, so if I get one, it'll be one of these, not one of these. I feel like I want to use this one. I got this around Christmas time, and it's the Nip and Fab travel palette, and I've only used it once, and it is a really, really good palette. So you get the highlighter's called Champagne, and then the blush is called Satin, and then the bronzer's called Latte. Let's see if I can open it for you. And this, guys, was only $3.99 from TK Maxx. It's such a great bargain. I would highly recommend this just off one use. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. So I think I will pull that for this week. And I think that's it. I am going to pull probably a couple of blushes. And maybe a couple of highlighters as well. Right, so I'll pull the next Kiko one that's up, which is my favourite actually, so that's handy. This one is in Kiko Blending Wave 01, and this one is just like a really nice peachy matte blush. I don't really go for matte blushes anymore. I like a blusher with a bit of a glow, but yeah, we will pull that one. And then I said 2, didn't I? What I need to remember though is I do have 2 in that Illamasqua blusher thing, blusher compact. So do I really need 2? Yeah, what we'll do, we'll pull this one. This is the last of my Kiko ones, and this one is in the shade 04. This one is that really pink one. I always say if I'm going to get rid of any of them, it will be this one. So that's that. Highlighters are just at the back there. Right, so up next is the Balm Mary Lou. So we will pull that one. And we will also pull the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme. Give this one last go. It's on the chopping block now, just because it's far too dark. I know it's too dark, but I want to see what it looks like on the skin. I do want to get, I think it's called, what's this one called? Sandstone Shimmer. I think it's called Diamond Shimmer or something like that. It's the really, the palest one that you can get in the collection. I can't remember the exact name of it. Diamond Glow or Diamond Shimmer. But yeah, I do want to get that one at some point. But there's no rush. As you can see, I have got a lot of highlighters. Do I just want the 2? I think so, because there's one in the Nip and Fab, and yeah, I think that's it for that. I want to try this one because this is also on the chopping block. I pulled it from my project pan last year, and I have had some use out of it. Not as much use as I was hoping to, but it is an older product, and like I said in a previous video, it swatches fine, really good on my hand, but when I come to use it with a brush, it doesn't always swatch great, and if that's what it's doing, I'm just going to declutter it from the collection. It's a shame because there is quite a lot of product left, but what's the point in keeping hold of it if it doesn't work at its best? I'd just rather get a new one when the time's right. So that's Soft and Gentle, by the way, guys. So that's everything from this drawer that we'll be using at this, well, medium-sized palette drawer, I would say. I don't really need to choose anything, but I want to do a Try It Thursday with a couple of palettes this week, which is this I Heart Makeup one in Salted Caramel. Never ever used it, so it'd be nice to actually, you know, check how the formula is. So I've lost the paper, but never mind. So this is a dupe for the Too Faced Salted Caramel. Not Salted Caramel, got that on my mind now. Too Faced Semi-Sweet, sorry. So what I was thinking about doing is a video using this with one eye, and a video using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet on the other eye, and just seeing if you can really see a difference. I already know the kind of look that I want to use, but this one looks gorgeous. It looks untouched, which it is. I don't even think I've swatched it. Let's have a look. Maybe just swatched a few of the shades, but yeah, I think this one will definitely be sticking around, whereas a few of the other I Heart Makeup ones are just going to get decluttered just because they're quite an old formula. And me personally, I think Makeup Revolution has come a long way with the eyeshadow formula. It is so much better than it used to be. What do you guys think about that? You can tell with the older eyeshadow palettes, I think. I can tell with like some of these I Heart Makeup ones that the formula just isn't there compared to some of the newer ones, but that's just obviously my opinion. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that. So yeah, we're going to be pulling that. Where's the... Let's put that in because obviously I'll need that when I talk about it on camera. I hate those sheets, guys. I always say it in every single video that I do that has a sheet like that. I hate it. I don't understand why brands did it, but when I bought this, it was way back when. So obviously, yeah, it was before they imprinted the names of the shades on the actual palette. I am so glad that Makeup Revolution do that now. It's just a relief. But some of the palettes, new palettes that I've had, which is, let me just show you, this one, Revolution and Tammy Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette. I'm just going to show you what it looks. And it is such a beautiful palette, but again, they've spoilt it. I would rather not have a couple of eyeshadows in here and have the names imprinted on the palette. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like these clear sheets. I mean, if you're anything like me, eventually you're going to lose them. I think the names are on the back as well. It's just that they're the names there. They're not even names. Like, oh wait, yeah, see, I didn't. Right, so I've just charged my battery for a little bit to try and finish the rest of this video. I was just talking about this palette here. So it's got the plastic inside, which is really, really annoying, but they have put the numbers and names on the back, which, yeah, is a pain in the neck. I would much rather the names be on the front of the palette inside with the eyeshadows rather than on the back like this, but I can understand why. I mean, it really isn't going well today now. My external lighting has just cut out, so we are working with natural daylight. It's still quite early, so it's not too bad. So as I was saying, yeah, they've just put the numbers and names on, which is quite annoying, as I would have preferred the names to be inside the palette like all the other Revolution palettes, really. But I can understand it. Let's just open it up again. I can understand it as like there are really nowhere to put it. There's no space on this palette to put the names, so really they've done the best that they can. I would have preferred smaller panned eyeshadows, if I'm being honest. I do prefer the square pans to what was in her original eyeshadow palette, just because it's easier to get a brush in, and also your finger for the metallics, whereas the other one wasn't, so I do prefer it. So you can't really have everything, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this palette looks gorgeous. I have swatched a few of the shades and I really can't wait to use it, but I do want to use the rest of like the Makeup Revolution ones before I even dip into this. The packaging though, guys, that is so stunning. It really is a lot better than the original packaging. So that's the original packaging. I really don't like it for fingerprints and things like that. It is nice, it's like a lovely rose gold packaging, but she's thought about it. Like, I feel like this reflects her more, and yeah, it reflects the palette as well with all the vibrant eyeshadows in it. I can't wait to use it. But yeah, let's move on to the other palette that I want to pull up for this week. I just wanted to show that and talk about it. The I Heart Revolution or I Heart Makeup Salted Caramel palette, I want to pull this one as well. So the Salted Caramel is a dupe for the Too Faced Semi Sweet. I want to do a look this week. I've kind of got a look in mind. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, both palettes look really similar. So I'm going to be doing swatches and all that kind of thing on the video, just to see how well they do compare against each other. I'm going to do that tomorrow, try and get it up tomorrow, but I am a little bit behind because my weekly Shop My Stash review only went up on Tuesday instead of Monday. I need to try and get this up now, this weekly Shop My Stash video, and then I need to do this kind of like get ready with me using these two palettes, this Too Faced one and the I Heart Makeup one. And then on Friday is going to be my January lipstick edit. So they're all the videos that are going to go up this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time out to join me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we're looking like. So right, so in here we've got my Nip and Fab palette that I pulled in. We've also got the Revolution Beyond Radiance palette, the Too Faced chocolate bar, which is in Project Pan. Then we've got the PS Bronze Highlight and Glow palette there, the Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. I've kept this one in. I'm just going to leave this on the table because I'm only going to be using it one more time, I think. So I'll leave that there. Then I'll put this one in there in its place, because this is the one I'm really going to be focusing on this week. So this is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate and Peaches palette, which I adore, so that can stay in there. And then we've got this. I'm going to show you just how similar they are now, actually. So this is the I Heart Makeup Salted Caramel. So let's open her up. Oh. Right, and then we've got the Too Faced, whoops, Semi-Sweet, I nearly dropped it. Right, so let's just take the clear plastic off. So, look at that, guys, look how similar they are. Let's try and, I mean, even in the rose they look so similar. A few of the eyeshadows have been mixed around on this palette, on the I Heart Makeup ones, but you can tell it is meant to be a dupe for it. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you the video on that and showing you a look with it. Like I said, I think I've already got a look in mind that I'm going to be doing, but I'm not completely sold on that. I will look at the eyeshadow palette today and just have a look and see what I want to do. But yeah, that's those. Inside the drawers we've got all my highlighters. So we've got the MAC Soft and Gentle, the Mirror Luminizer, and also this Sandstone Shimmer one by Maybelline. So that's what I'm going to be using this week. Then we've got my blushes, the Illamasqua Duo Lover and Hussy, the Kiko Blending Wave 04, and the Kiko Blending Wave 01. I've left this in just in case I do want to use it. I think it's gonna get unused though, if I'm being honest. Really it should go back in the collection, but I'll leave it there for now. Again, this is all staying the same, and then I'll just show you the products that are in here that we pulled out of the Shop My Stash again. So we've got the I Heart Revolution Peach Baking Powder. I've left this in from last week. It's the e.l.f. finishing powder, love that. The Rimmel Stay Matte Peach Glow, the Laura Mercier finishing powder, like secret brightening powder in the shade 1, the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup, the CoverGirl True Blend, they're going to be used together, the Primark Strobing Cream, and all this is in every single week. And also another foundation that I'm going to be using that's nearly done is this PS Pro Longwear Mineralised Foundation, and this one is a matte one. That's why I've not pulled any more matte foundations, just because I only want to use one at a time, and then I try and use it like a glowy foundation as well. My preference has changed a lot. I used to love matte foundations, that's why I've got more matte foundations in my collection, but at the moment I really do love that glowy look. I don't get that oily, so I don't really need a matte foundation. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Oh, this as well. This is the NYX Dewy Finish, but it's not NYX Dewy Finish, it's actually my e.l.f. one. I lost train of thought then. Let me just show you which one it is. So it is this one. So it's the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray, and I don't know if I'm a lover of it, even though I've used a lot of it. It smells really nice. If you're not partial to strong scents, or if you don't like coconut, you're probably not going to enjoy it. I don't necessarily think it's setting spray. It doesn't like set my makeup, it just gives me a little bit of a dewy look, which is what it's supposed to do. So I think it works that way. I have been finding a new way to make it work a little bit better by just putting it on a sponge and like dabbing it onto my face when I want to set the makeup in place, and that seems to have worked. I've only done it once or twice, and it does look really nice. I don't know if I would repurchase it again. I do really like to try different setting sprays, but for now there is quite a bit left in here. yeah, there's like practically a full bottle, so I'll be using that again this week. I'm going to try and make some more use out of this Primark Glow Intensity Setting Spray. Yeah, it says it's a shimmering setting spray, so I'll try and use that as well, and then when I need to, I will buy another one. They do some good setting sprays by the brand Obsession. I've not really tried anything from there, only that highlighter that I have in my collection. So yeah, I might try that next, and they are quite reasonable. I think they're about £6 to buy, so I will be trying that next. This is everything in my makeup drawer for the next week. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, please think about subscribing. It would mean the world to me, and become part of the fam, and I'll see you again on Friday. Thank you for watching. Bye.